All right, now I'm on the eye itself, right? Oops, and I forgot to give myself a pupil. All right, so now I'm gonna add color to my eyeball, but I don't have white. So what am I gonna do? I could take, like I liked the blue before, I felt like the blue was more successful. So if I wanna kinda add in some value into the white of my eye, I can take my pen and kinda lightly add it. Some people might like the idea of like magenta. Magenta might also be a good choice. And since this is just a test, right, I can add stuff and not worry so much, right? Because this is just a test. And if you hate something, it's just a test. It's just experimentation. So it means just don't do it in your final, right? Sometimes I find people get stuck in their art making, and it's because they're scared of making bad art. Then pretend it's, if you're scared of making bad art, then pretend it's an experiment, right? That it's an experiment, and that if it goes bad, then it goes bad, right? Because you can always, it's all about learning from your mistakes. Like every major artist has made pieces they are not proud of. And a lot of the times they paint over them so you don't see them, right? Ooh, I've gotten really like dark over here, but that's okay, right? So last time I made kind of yellowish, reddish eyes. This time I'm gonna go with magenta eyes. Right? So once again, when I'm using the pen, I want to make sure that I am using cross-hatching, right? And that's really what pens are about. It's about cross-hatching and how direction of your line. Notice I'm going kind of like, I have that, I'm thinking about the iris and all the lines that come out of the iris. So I'm starting with those, and then I'm going with other parts, and then going with other directions to kind of make it seem rounder. And now I've decided that I want to, this is a lot of magenta right now in this eyeball. I'm going to start adding in some red, right? See how that looks. And so I'm not, this takes a lot longer, and this video isn't as long as I thought, so I'll take a little bit longer. So if you get the idea, I guess I should go, do I go with a black pupil? I'm kind of hesitant to do the black purple. So one thing I might do is take the pen and start with like a blue pupil. And then maybe if I mix it with the black, it will seem more alive. And then do I leave some of the white of the page? Do I not leave some of the white of the page, right? With oil pastel, you don't leave the white of the page. But with pen, but then I want to make sure that it doesn't look like an oblong, weird shaped pupil. So I'm just gonna go around, maybe take some of my blue, go around, and then, right, what color do I wanna go in? Ooh, maybe I'll go in with like some orange, just to break it up a little bit. Ooh, how does the orange look? Because I have no yellow. Right, these are also water soluble, so if you wanna add water to them, they'll start acting a little bit more like watercolor. So that's another thing you can do, is add water to them, right? And then now I have to decide what color is my skin, right? Maybe I'll just add some more of this just to make it look more done. With the carbon paper, I'm probably gonna get that outline, which is fine. It's just something, the nature of the carbon paper, that in these circumstances, we're just gonna work with. If you have access to a light table, use a light table. All right, so now, what am I gonna do for the skin? I'm looking at my color choices.